Welcome back to Raccoon Creek Homestead on day 4 of our sourdough starter, and we today are just going to feed it. So we're going to take out a 1/4 cup of the starter. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of water and a 1/2 cup of flour, unbleached all-purpose flour, which I happened to go to the store today and I got a wooden spoon. I also got the organic flour, since I thought, you know, if we're going to do this and we're going to invest in it, then we might as well do it right. So, here we go. Dang. That's alright, we have the other end. Alright, it's still pretty liquidy. It doesn't smell as bad as it did yesterday. Yeah, that's kind of a downfall, as it went in the hole of the spoon, but that's okay. Alright, so we're removing our 1/4 cup. And then we're going to add our warm water, filtered warm water. And I'm not going to lie, I have not done dishes since yesterday. So we're just going to try not to make a big, huge mess. Okay, we're going to settle for a little mess. It's kind of chunky. Oh. Aurora, hey. Okay, and we're just gonna wipe off the spoon the best that we can. It smells a little better today, I think. Maybe it's just the canner in me that has to wipe off the rim and my finger. Okay, so that's it. That is day 4. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to Raccoon Creek Homestead. We are on day 5 of our sourdough starter, and I am in my daughter's room with her because my dogs are playing in the other room and it was a lot quieter here. So she is joining me. You can say hi. Oh, you got blown a kiss and it was apparently funny. But we are on day 5 of our sourdough starter. And mine, I'm not even going to show you because I added flour to it. It was really, really liquidy last night. And hey. Hi. Hey, can we fix your... You're sitting on it? All right. Yeah. Mac is at the barn. Mac is the horse that she rides for physical therapy. Yeah. Mac.
Huh?
Do we like Mac?
Huh?
Yeah. Okay, can I finish this?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, thanks. Anyway, it was really runny, so I asked a friend of mine about it because she does sourdough and has for a while. And I should have taken a picture of it earlier. She saw it and was like, add flour. And I said, don't I need to add water too? She said, no, it's too liquidy, add flour. I said, but the instructions say, I don't care about the instructions, add the flour. And at this point I was like, okay, I'm going to add the flour, but what if I kill it? She said, you're not going to kill it if you add the flour, so add it. I'm like, okay, I added it. So we are now, it's actually bubbling again, which is fantastic. Not crazy like it was, but it's not a runny mess. Can I help you? Okay, thank you. Anyway, so if it gets runny and there ends up being a line of like a liquid on top, and it wasn't like, it was running like water, but it wasn't clear. It was kind of a, I don't know, tannish. I don't know. I added the flour. Anyway, she said if it's still really runny tonight before I go to bed to add more flour, because basically that's what's feeding the bacteria. So she said, think of it like, you know, a person. You need water and you need food. Well, it's got water. It needs food. It needs the nutrients. She said basically as time goes, you'll get the hang of the consistency that it needs to be. It needs to be dry enough that it's going to be bubbly and aerated. And she said right now it's hungry. It needs the flour as the food. That way it can grow. And I was like, okay, that made sense to me. So I added 2 tablespoons of flour. And again, she said if it was still really runny like it is, to just add a couple more before I go to bed, check in the morning, and basically to keep doing the same thing until it gets a little thicker. And she also asked like the temperature of my house, which it's normally pretty hot, and last night it got pretty cold. It got down to like the teens, and we heat with a wood stove. And I mean, we woke up and it was 72 degrees, which is cooler than most. So she said like, yeah, but if it's colder and it, you know, she said, put it a little closer to your wood stove and see what happens. So again, we're kind of working through some possibilities and hoping that I didn't kill it. Although she said, you didn't kill it. It's too early to kill it because it's not a starter yet. And I said, oh, that makes me feel so much better. Thank you. I still haven't done it, but I haven't killed it either. So if you are still struggling or you are having a really soupy starter like I did, you are not alone. I am doing it with you. I am a hot mess with the starter, but I haven't given up. And I'm still trying, and I'm still problem shooting, and you should too, because you are not alone. And my daughter's hair looks hilarious as the shadow, like right here. So if you've made it this far with me, look, and my daughter, and my dogs, if you've made it this far, I think we're gonna do all right. I think we can do it. I will check back in a couple days to see if we are going to start over or if we powered through and made it work. So until next time, thanks for hanging out with me and my soupy starter. Have a great rest of your weekend and stay warm out there.